Have you ever wondered why so many people struggle with starting a YouTube channel? It's a journey that's as exciting as it is daunting. The road is littered with challenges, from figuring out what kind of content to create to understanding how to engage an audience, and maintaining consistency in a world where the algorithm is king. And let's not even get started on the technical aspects. Editing, SEO, thumbnails, the list goes on. It's a wonder anyone makes it past the starting line, isn't it? Yet amidst this sea of challenges, there are those who rise above. One such person is Markiplier, renowned for his successful YouTube career. His journey, though unique, is not without its lessons for those willing to learn. But what if I told you there was a way to overcome these struggles? A path that has been walked before by none other than Markiplier himself. Markiplier didn't become a YouTube sensation overnight. It all started in the humble confines of his home in Cincinnati, Ohio. The early days were challenging. He faced the same hurdles as any aspiring creator: technical issues, inconsistent viewer engagement, and the daunting task of distinguishing himself in a sea of content creators. But Markiplier had something going for him. He had read Steven Pressfield's The War of Art, a book that would become instrumental in his journey. Pressfield's principle of turning pro struck a chord with him. He decided that he wasn't just going to dabble in YouTube. He was going to become a professional at it. He committed himself to create engaging and consistent content. He embraced the struggles, the late nights, the constant learning, because it was all part of being a pro. Markiplier's initial journey was not easy, but it was his decision to turn pro that set the stage for his success. This is where the War of Art comes into play in Markiplier's journey. In the face of adversity, Markiplier drew upon the principles of The War of Art, a book by Steven Pressfield that champions the fight against internal resistance, the nurturing of creativity, and the mastery of craft. One of the most significant principles Markiplier applied was overcoming resistance. Pressfield describes resistance as the internal force that blocks us from creating and achieving. Resistance, as Steven Pressfield describes it in The War of Art, is the internal and external forces that prevent us from doing our work, from bringing our dreams to fruition. It's that voice inside our head that whispers doubt, the negative comments on our videos, the fear that our next idea won't be as good as our last. He grappled with criticism, the fear of failure, the daunting task of constantly creating new, engaging content, and the self-doubt that can come from the pressure to maintain success. But instead of giving in to these obstacles, he chose to face them head-on. He responded to criticism by improving his content, not by shrinking away. He faced self-doubt not by giving up, but by pushing himself to experiment, to learn, and to grow. When he hit a creative block, he didn't allow it to halt his progress. Instead, he used it as a chance to step back, reassess, and come back stronger. Markiplier's approach to overcoming resistance wasn't just about persistence, it was about resilience. It was about having the courage to face the challenges that come with pursuing your passion, and the determination to keep going, no matter what. So let's remember, when we encounter resistance in our own journeys, we're not alone. We're in good company. And like Markiplier, we too can overcome. Next, Markiplier embraced the concept of muse. The concept of the muse represents the source of inspiration and creativity. This muse is often seen as a divine entity that guides artists and creators in their work. Markiplier, the popular YouTube personality known for his gaming content, has embraced this principle by viewing his audience as his muse. For Markiplier, his audience is not just a group of viewers, but a source of inspiration and creativity. He listens to their feedback, understands their preferences, and uses this information to create content that resonates with them. This approach goes beyond simply playing games on camera. It involves creating an engaging experience filled with emotion, humor, and suspense that keeps his audience coming back for more. By embracing his audience as his muse, Markiplier has been able to create a strong connection with his viewers. He understands that they are not just passive consumers of his content, but active participants in the creative process. This understanding has helped him build a loyal fan base and establish himself as one of the most popular creators on YouTube. Overall, Markiplier's approach to creativity highlights the importance of listening to your audience and using their feedback to fuel your creative endeavors. By embracing his audience as his muse, he has been able to create content that not only entertains, but also resonates with his viewers on a deeper level. Lastly, Markiplier mastered his craft. He didn't become a top-tier YouTuber overnight. It took years of consistent effort, learning, and improving. He experimented with different styles and genres, honing his skills and refining his technique. He understood that mastery isn't a destination, but a journey, and he committed to this journey with unwavering dedication. Markiplier's journey is a testament to the power of these principles. He overcame resistance, embraced his muse, and mastered his craft. He showed us that success isn't about luck or talent alone. It's about perseverance, creativity, and dedication to improvement. Markiplier's application of these principles transformed his passion into a successful career. His story serves as an inspiring reminder that with the right mindset and approach, anyone can turn their passion into a rewarding journey. So, what can aspiring YouTubers learn from Markiplier's journey and the war of art? It's clear that Markiplier's success story wasn't penned overnight. His journey, like that of many others, was paved with trials, errors, and consistent effort. But what set him apart was his approach to these obstacles, an approach deeply rooted in the principles of the war of art. The first key takeaway is the transformation into a professional from an amateur. This isn't about how many subscribers you have or how many views your videos get. It's about the shift in mindset, the commitment to your craft, and the willingness to put in the work every single day, just like Markiplier did. The second lesson lies in overcoming resistance. Overcoming resistance means facing these obstacles head-on and not letting them deter us from our path. This is what Markiplier mastered, and this is what you need to master too. Lastly, it's crucial to remember that mastering your craft is a continuous journey. There will always be room to learn, to grow, and to improve. Keep pushing your boundaries, keep innovating, keep creating. Remember, as Markiplier's journey shows, the war of art is a battle worth fighting for your dreams.